This is Gary. We're going to talk today about the 3 steps and you're out, or it's 3 strikes and you're out, excuse me. And looks like we have some light coming on the lens here, so I'm going to have to move this, I guess. So it's been a rough spot. A beautiful spot, but a rough spot, just saying. Well, maybe we'll turn it this way, because I'm going to do most of this right up close anyway. And it's beautiful here all around me, so I'll be right back. Had some things I wanted to go over. So 3 strikes and you're out. Basically, breathing, hydration, nutrition. You get any of those off and you will get sick. It's a guarantee you'll get sick. And you think of someone who is low on oxygen, what are they doing? They're bending over like this because they have no energy. They're wilting, just like a plant would wilt without proper hydration. Let's see if I can pick this up so I can stand up here. And sorry for all this camera movement here. So I've moved this camera around a lot up here. So hydration, grounding to the earth with your bare feet. Sorry that was quick, I know, but I am barefoot here. And breath work, getting oxygen in the body. So grounding, hydration, breath work. If any of those are out of balance, your body is out of balance. So is your mind, because as above, so below, right? And I wanted to give a shout out to Dawn Thompson. She has a fantastic channel if you've never been there. She's a great one to go to. And Marty Kelly up in Bangor, Maine. She interviewed me last night and I think that went really well. And we talked about grounding and we talked about hydration and and we talked about breath, because breath is just about everything. And anybody who is chronically ill, headed towards degenerative, you see them, doctors have them all the time on oxygen, those old plastic tubes that come up. Well, for those who are on that, many of them, if they just started deep breathing all the way down into the gut, this is 2/3 of the liquid in your body from just below your belly button to under your ribs. To expand that is to create a wave through the fluid of your body. And that wave builds energy faster and stores it in the body for use later on. So that's a key element to oxygenate your blood and to get it to go to the cells. The thing to add on to that is grounding to the earth, because that will electronically separates the cells because they get sticky, right? Because your blood is 92% water. And that's what allows it to flow properly and the heart to beat properly. The stickier and the thicker it gets, the harder the heart has to pump or pull, depending on who you're listening to, because there's both directions being as theories out there. And the bottom line is, we don't really know. It's like one person will tell you there's 50 trillion cells, another one 75, another one 100, another one 120, another one 150. They don't know. All we know is how to take care of them. And because we take care of them with proper hydration, nutritional hydration, grounding to the earth to help our body. This is an electromagnetic field, a negative electromagnetic field, And all inorganic materials in our body have a positive electromagnetic field. So when you're drinking things like distilled water, even if you mineralize it with your own stuff, you're starting with the purest water known to man, carrying a negative electromagnetic charge. When you drink it, it magnetically pulls inorganic material to it, and it flushes it out of the body. That is really key to maintain your health. And the other is movement. And for movement, we want gentle motions. That breathing, right? That's movement. We're creating motion in the body, and that's building energy. We're in a park here in Purgatory Chasm here in North Smithfield, Rhode Island. And it is stunning here, but it's hard to find a place because there's hundreds of people all over. So we came up in this little wood spot. I was trying to find some nice foliage to show you, but that'll increase in time here. The foliage will start to brighten up, and we'll have more foliage in the videos where I can get a distance so that you can see maybe a mile of foliage change. So when you break this all down, breath, movement, proper hydration, if you stick to those three things, your body has no choice. It has to heal, because of those are the things that are missing, that are creating the dis-ease in your body. And I had written about this a while ago. I don't know if I had talked about it in a video, and now I've lost it. But when you're out in nature like this, this is the perfect place for us. We're breathing in balanced energy. We're in the city, it's not so balanced because there's so much car exhaust and noise, and we all know that there's noise because you've seen some of my videos. And staying focused when you're in that noise, that is something that we all need to learn to do, because we can't shut our ears off ever. They're on 24/7 our whole life. And we can close our eyes, even though eyes do give us great distraction. Like if your phone's laying somewhere and somebody messages something, even if you have the sound off, the light comes on and it pulls you away from your focus, and you go look at that, or you just look at it wherever it is. These are things that help break down our focus, and over time we just get more and more confused. And because we're allowing ourselves to be distracted, we're having a hard time with all aspects of our life, not just our health, all aspects, mentally, physically, emotionally. And there was something I wanted to show you here. I'm actually going to read part of this to you. This is from the AMA, and this will probably be on the back cover or the front cover of the book, but okay. Dehydration. Are you ready for this? The AMA says deaths by terminal dehydration are generally peaceful. Couldn't give them a drink now, could we? Not something with live liquids. And not associated with suffering, because anybody who is dehydrated is suffering. When supplemented, okay, let's do that again. And not associated with suffering when supplemented with adequate pain medication. So what they're telling you is you're dehydrated, you're low on oxygen, and you're not grounded to the earth, and your body is being pulled further and further out of balance, and all they're doing is masking the symptoms till you pass. So when it comes to our health, if we don't take control of it, forget it. It's over. Because we're seeing it happen across the nation. These simple little things. Everything, oxygen, you wilt. Hydration, you wilt. Not grounding to the earth, You wilt, because these are electromagnetic fields. Water is a liquid crystal. We are crystals. And we have a battery right down here, and the adrenals distribute that energy. So when the adrenals are off, the battery's off because of the oxygen's off, the hydration is off, and grounding to the earth. We're just not doing it. And that's something we really need to pay attention to. And if you ground 20 minutes, half an hour each day at the most, especially out here in nature, your health is gonna change, because inflammation cannot live in a grounded body. And that's really important to know. Hydration loosens things up, takes all those toxins and helps flush them out through the 13 channels of elimination. I have a video on that, and some of my past videos, live videos, I talk about the 13 channels of elimination and how they work and why they work and how they maintain our health. These are important things to know and understand, because they're so simple, and you know what? They're free. Free. That's why you never hear people who demand profit from hospitals and things. You never hear them say these things. You know, when I was growing up, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. But now it's associated with candy bars and pastries and all these fake sugar things that are coming out, aspartame and high fructose corn syrup. It's not true. It's not true at all. If you ate an apple a day every day for 1 year, how do you think your health would be at the end of that year? If you took a sugar bowl the same size as one of those apples, and you just took a spoon and you started eating that sugar every day for a year, well, how do you think your health would be? Would it be worse or better? That's why you can't compare fruit with man-made sugars. Fruit will energize your body because it has energy in it. And you're eating, that's current energy. The energy of the day is when you pick that and you eat it. That's any fruit, berry, melon, or vegetable. It's the energy of the day, and it keeps updating your system, keeping you healthy, flexible, fit, and fabulous. And if that's what you want to be, these are the simple steps you can do. And you can get grounding mats for people like us who live in the north and don't want to go out at 20 below zero in our bare feet and stand on the ground, shovel the snow off and stand on the ground. It will still work, but it's pretty challenging. And there are those that do it. Wim Hof is known as the Iceman. He's worth checking out. For breath work, Mantak Chia. He's a great one. He is a master, actually, of Qigong. And Qigong is a healing exercise. Although and the reason it's a healing exercise is because you're creating more energy than you're burning, unlike running or rigorous exercises where you're burning more energy than your body can build and it doesn't have a chance to store it. So these are things, and then it's incredible how we have been trained to spend our energy like our cash. All at once, no limits, go beyond it if you can. Well, we need to stop doing that. Relax our mind, get rid of the monkey mind, and the body and the mind will connect. And that's another reason that people are sick, is the body and the mind are not connected anymore. And that's because we're not grounding to the earth, we're not hydrated, and we're not breathing properly. Stress and anxiety comes from shallow breath up here. So this is where we're breathing in the lungs, is up here. And we need to open that up. We need to detox the lungs, and we'll do a standing breathing thing here so that you get an idea of how that's going to work. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a lion's breath. That's a breath all the way in, and you can go through the nose, you can go through the mouth, whatever's comfortable for you. We're going to hold it, we're going to go right down into the belly, up into the chest, and then we're going to hold it and then we're going to stick our tongue out, and we're going to exhale everything out, because stale gases get caught in the bottom of our lungs. They're heavier than the air, and when we exhale, we're pushing those out and making room for oxygen to go deeper down into the lungs, which will oxygenate the blood even more, keep our lungs healthy, and energize us. How simple is that? It's extremely, all these are simple, so simple to do. Like, I'm standing on the ground right now on my bare feet, so I'm grounded to the earth. When I do the breath, it'll help connect my mind and my body. It'll help energize my battery. And energy, you are 96% energy and 4% matter. So when you stop and think about that, as we get low on energy, and light creates matter, energy creates matter, the lower it goes, the more matter we get in our body, and we lose our energy. So let's do a lion's breath. Like I said, breathe in through the nose, the mouth, where is comfortable for you, all the way in from the belly to the chest, and right out again, tongue out. Exhale everything. Your stomach should be as hard as a rock. And for those that want a six-pack or a flat stomach, that will give you that, because it works directly with the stomach muscles. Okay, here we go. And you can work around, be gentle, but rub your stomach. There's thousands of nerve endings here. You can work up through here. This is the vagus nerve that runs down through here. This is part of your heart rate. These breathing patterns open up the parasympathetic, which is rest, digest, and heal. And most of us are stuck in the sympathetic nervous system, which is fight or flight. That's where most of us live, and we have to learn how to turn that off. You know, all the electromagnetic waves in the air, they start to agitate our nervous system, and this will help counteract that. Being grounded to the earth, it goes over you and to the earth. When you're not grounded to the earth, when you have your sneakers or your rubber-soled shoes on or whatever, you're an antenna, and that stuff is coming to you and in you, and it's affecting how your body is working, because it's an electric body. So we're going to do another lion's breath. Sorry about that. So lion's breath. Take a deep breath, hold it at the top. Exhale slowly. Hold at the bottom. Again. Feel your body relax every time you exhale. Inhale energy. Exhale dis-ease in the body. Hold. Exhale everything out. Hold. This is how you turn on the parasympathetic and turn off the sympathetic nervous system. It's simple, it's easy, it's free. You can do it at home, you can do it out in the woods, you can do it in the bathrooms, at work. If you do this really slow, as a matter of fact, to give you an example, if you're at your desk and there's people around and you don't want them to know that you're doing breathing exercises, just gently breathe through your nose and hold it, and just gently let it go, with the intention of helping your mind and your body connect and to relax. That's how simple it is. I'm not in a position here where I can do any qigong today, but we might be, yeah, we can do monkey hands, monkey mind, to release the monkey mind. All we're going to do is put our hands over our head and do this. This will release the monkey mind. And that's your intention. Let it go. It doesn't matter. If it's making me sick, I don't need it. I don't want it. Even if I don't know what it is, I give my body permission to let it go. It could be something in your past that you don't even remember that's causing your issue. Do this for 5 or 10 minutes and it will change everything. Hope people are joining in. And if you're in a situation where you can't get your hands all the way up like this, or you can only get one like this, do it. Do that. Don't push. This is all gentle stuff. The breathing, the movement, even the hydration. When I do the Master Cleanse, which I do about 32 ounces a day, I sip it. It may take me 8-9 hours to drink it. And the reason I do that is absorption. Most of us who are dehydrated, our cells can't absorb and utilize the nutrition that's going by and distribute it where it needs to go, let alone eliminate it, because they're lacking oxygen, hydration, and electrical charge. They're not able to communicate with the other cells, and when they can't, they go rogue and they start dividing really fast, and not in a good way. So when they're hydrated and things are done properly, the body will adjust itself. You had no participation in creating your body. The only part your mom had was her diet. And then when we're born, we sometimes forget, because we're programmed to eat things that cause congestion in the body, because it's mostly cooked matter. Matter to matter is very slow at healing. It works, but it's slow at healing because it doesn't have any hydration. And what you're eating that has no hydration is dehydrating your body. It's like drinking carbonated liquids. Doesn't matter if it's water, beer, soda, with a meal. When you have those with a meal, the carbon alkalizes your stomach acid, making your body work harder than it ever did before to digest food. It takes longer, and it's a weaker process. Does that mean that we can't do it once in a while? Well, it's up to you and how you feel. You ever notice when people eat big meals like Thanksgiving or Christmas, or they go out for a night drinking, and you see people falling asleep? Doesn't matter if they're at the bar or, their head's nodding, and, So, what causes that? It's taking more energy to digest the amount of food or alcohol that you ate than you have energy to process it. So when the wisdom of the body puts you to sleep so it can take care of that. That's why there's such a thing called a food coma. People can actually pass out so much you can shake them and you can't wake them up. And drool will be hanging out of their mouth or coming out of their mouth, because the body has shut them down completely to take care of that. And when it starts to digest that and take care of it as it's going through it, it allows a little more energy to seep back into the body. And then you wake up and you're groggy, or you kind of don't know where you are, or things like that. That's because you don't have enough energy to digest your food, and supply your body with energy. When you do live liquids made with fruits, berries, or melons, you can do a fruit smoothie or a fruit juice. It takes less to digest it. So the energy was, they say 60% of your available energy goes to digest your food. Okay? If you're only producing 70% of what your body could produce, then it leaves 10% left to run your body for your daily function. That's that 2 or 3 o'clock crash you get. Hydrate, ground, and breathe. That'll all go away. All of it. Crazy, I know, but it'll work. And then when you go back to eating, then you eat like half of what you used to eat, if you can. It's incredible the power we have. We are infinite beings in an infinite universe with infinite potential in a land of abundance. We're taught self-doubt and scarcity. And they use it all the time on their favorite weapon, the media, to keep everybody off balance, to create stress and anxiety by shallow breathing. And all we have to do to reverse it is to learn to breathe deeply, hydrate properly, ground to the earth. And they have grounding mats you can have. They have bed sheets, grounding bed sheets. Put them on the bed and you don't have to worry about it anymore. You're grounded when you go to sleep. So you're not an antenna collecting all the electromagnetic stuff coming in, agitating your nervous system. It goes over you and out to the earth where it belongs. You know, every building that has electricity in it around the world, doesn't matter if it's a shed, a house, a warehouse, a factory, by law has to be grounded to the ground. Anything that's electric. We are electric. We're a battery. We have crystal compounds in our bones, and we have a battery in our abdomen. And doing this, think about that. When you were little and you were sick and your mother came in and rubbed your tummy, how good it felt. Well, that is turning off the sympathetic and turning on the parasympathetic and allowing your body to rest, digest, and heal. Now, did they know they were doing that? No. And I'm not sure that anybody knew that by putting rubber on our feet would do anything either. It was just inexpensive, lightweight, and they could manufacture it. And they could sell it to us for massive profits. I just heard today that one of Nike's sneakers is $500, not a pair, right? The child that makes that sneaker gets 7 cents. So when we look at corporate America, their bottom line, the health of their bottom line is how cheap can I make this and sell it to the public. It has nothing to do with your health. Nothing. So I think I'm going to end this right here. And always hydrate with live, life-giving liquids from fruits, berries, melons, vegetables. And you can throw herbs in there too with the vegetables. You can put herbs in there with those, and those are amazing. And they're all around us. The medicine we need is growing for free at our feet. We just need to learn what they are, how to use them, and they'll help your body heal. So again, I hope you found this helpful. I'm Gary Parent. I'd like to thank everybody for being here and liking and commenting and the love signs, and I've seen a bunch of stuff go by, and I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, I wanted to show you around here a little bit. I did hit the finish button, but it didn't finish. So this is a park here. Sun's kind of gone in now, but I'm standing on a rock that is huge. So it is pretty nice. Like I said, get out in nature, get your shoes off, touch the ground. Your body will love you for it. All right, see you later, guys.